Okay, friend. When you said face, is this what you were thinking of? This is supposed to be my build of the face enemy. Wondering what's the blue hill? To actually keep his job, because if you remove it, it lowers. I can eat cats. Sort of. I can't do it. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. So I did it. Challenge complete. And thank you so much. One thing I've noticed is you actually, for some reason, thanked me, like right here, for leaving mentioning comments. But to be honest, that's the only thing keeping these tutorials going. We're like getting down to the nitty gritty with my cats, which are kind of all over the place at the moment. And basically, the thing is that I'm running out, but these comments are helping. Because then I get to try either new things, or, well, yeah, basically try new things like this. So yeah, this was an interesting build. Yeah, so we're going to do this, and we're going to do some of the other cats I didn't finish my last video. So, let's get to it. Let me put the camera down by the holster. Let me bring you back on screen. Let me push Bowser's Castle back in there a little bit. I'm making a really cool modification of Bowser's Castle. Probably show that off another time. Move out of the way, Mario, so you're not hugging the camera. Alrighty. The face. This thing's terrifying. So, we're gonna work on this. Alrighty. So, for the face, there's actually quite a few problems. We're going to have to do it in two parts. We're actually going to have to do, like, the head part and the platform part. Because in this case, the shadow is very complicated from the way I built it. So you can see there's the back support, and then there's the mouth support. And then with the face itself, there's the upper part and the lower part, which aren't connected. Because every other way I've tried, it looked like this, which doesn't look right. This looks right. So yeah. We'll work on the shadow first. So, for the shadow, as you can kind of tell, I've tried to use all see-through pieces. What I recommend, if you can, just try and do all of it one see-through color. I didn't do that too well. And also recommend maybe doing it as like see-through white or blue on the two. Anyway, so for the shadow, you will need a see-through 6x8 flat. You will need a see-through 1x6. You will also need two see-through 2x2 downward slopes. You'll also need 1x2 see-through. And like I said, it doesn't matter the color as long as all the colors are similar. You will also need six see-through flat 1x2s with bumps. Then you're going to want two 1x2s without bumps. Move these towards the camera. These are the ones without. Okay, then you're also going to need, you know those cat ears? From my previous videos? If you don't know what I'm talking about, the link will probably show up here. You're also going to need some cat eyes, 6 of them. And you're also going to need a see-through 1x2 by 2, because it's 2 blocks high. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is we're going to want to move the face out of here. So you take the 1x6 and put it so it's on here like this. See what I mean? A little hard because it's orange on yellow. Alrighty. Then what you're going to do is you want to go to the very other end, and in the center, you're going to want to stick the two flats like this. Then you're going to want to stick 4 of the cat ears, making sure that it slopes away from the flats. like that. Then you're going to put one of the studded 1x2s right there, like that. And then you're going to want to put the last two cat ears at the end of it, and make sure it's facing towards the 1x6, like so. Alrighty. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the sloped 2x2, the 1x2, and the other sloped 2x2, and create almost like a hill or a foot with them. A ramp, if you will. Great. Then you're just going to want to put it here, just so you don't lose it. Then you're going to want to put the 1x2x2 at the far end, like so. Then what you're going to want to do is, if you're doing it my way, you're going to want to line out the 1x2s, making sure that there's a nice thin layer, like so. And then the remaining two 1x2s you just stack on top of each other like so, and put it right here, so that it's covering the rest of that 2x2. Boom! You've created the shadow. So, once the shadow is made, you get to the head. Now the only problem with the head is it has unique pieces. I'll show you the new unique pieces. The two unique pieces you'll need is these white pieces that you would see in like an old Starship Lego set. Make sure they're white, just so it goes with the head, unless you're doing like a different variant of the head. Sorry, the face. Keep calling it the head. Face. Now you may have, oops. Stupid table. You may have noticed that this one's slightly bigger than this, and that's on purpose. Because it actually looks pretty smooth when you put them on, but I'll show you when I'm building, basically. The other thing is you're also going to need a mountain load of white, which can be problematic when your brother is building Hoth Flippin' Rebel Base, complete with the giant AT-AT and a baby AT-AT. Good flippin' grief. Which is why building the face was such a flippin' challenge, so. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this into two parts. I'm going to show you the black pieces you need, and then the white pieces you need. So for the black pieces, you're going to need two 1x1s, a 2x2 flat with bumps, a 1x2 flat with bumps. Then you're going to want 2x2 flat. You're going to want two 1x2 flats, a 1x1 flat, a 1x3 flat, and a 1x4 flat. So what I already have, before I show you any of the white pieces, we're going to just put together the jaw. So, to put together the jaw, we're going to set up like this so you have a better view. Then we're going to put this on here. Ooh, this table seems to be uneven. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Sorry about that. Alrighty, so what you're also going to need is you're going to need to do this with the 1x4, and then you're going to take the two 2x2s and put them on the side like so. Then the 1x3 and the 1x1, just to complete the lower jaw. Alrighty, now let's get to the white pieces. Oh boy, excuse me. Chili can do that to me. Alrighty, so there's the 3x2 gentle slope you're going to need. You're also going to need two 2x6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2x4s. 2, 3, 4 1x2s. 1, 2, 3, 4 1x4s. 3 1x3s. 1 2x3. 4 2x2s. And a single 1x6. Oh joy. Here we go. So, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to build the support. So how you're going to do that is you're going to take one of the 1x4s, and you're going to take both of the remaining flats and pop them on the flats with bumps onto a 2x4, and then you're going to line up with the jaw like so. Whoops. So it's in the center. Maybe better if I did like overhead view from time to time. And then you're also going to want to put the here, do overhead view. There we go. And then you're going to want to put these two 1x2s right here. Like that. Then you just stick on the 1x6 like that. And then you stick this on top. Like so. Now you complete the lower lip of the jaw. Oop. Alright. Hold on, actually, I'm going to do one quick thing. There we go. Got a little music. Pull this camera back. I have like a music playlist. Not sure how good it is because I usually use it for D&D, but whatever. It'll work. Alright. So, now what we're going to need is take the 6x6, put the back, then we're going to do this 1x1 here, 1x4, sorry, 1x4 here. Then you're going to want the 2x4. Then you're going to want the 2x2, like so. I'll turn up a little bit. It's a good tune. Alrighty, then you're also going to want to put, wait, no. Alright, then you're going to want to take the two black pieces and put them at the corner like so. And then you're going to want to put this 2x3 like that. And then then you're going to take two of the 2x4s and put them like that. Then you're going to take the 1x2s and put them on the side. Then you're going to take the 6x6, put it back on top. Put another, 4x2, put a 2x4. Put this, the 2x2. And you're going to put the top, gentle slope. You're going to want to put the 2x3s like so. And then you're going to want to put the 2x2s at the side like this. And then you're going to want to take these remaining pieces on top. Like so. And then you just make sure you attach it on right by making sure that the back middle is aligned nicely like that. The face is ready for combat. Bring it! Whack. Yeet. Alright, you get the idea. So yeah, thank you to Battlecat Friends for the suggestion. And now we'll go back to what I originally had planned. Just give me a second. Oops. Alrighty. So. That was the end of the tunes. Sorry, music. Well, there's still more, but you get the idea. Okay. Hold on. Freaking ads. Okay, so. We're going to be doing we're definitely doing the metal hippoe, and the ender cat, which is actually one of my custom units for just in case Minecraft and Battlecats do a collab, an idea of mine. I actually took the gross, just the legs of the gross. You get the idea. And then if we have time, I might do more of my custom units. Game Warrior 1, the Battlecat, and Sir Doge, the leader of the enemies. Working for the evil king who wants to conquer the world. No, I'm kidding. Sort of. Well, anyways, when I play the Lego cast, that's what I pretend. Don't mind that, that was just lowering my chair. Alrighty. So, let's start with Endercat. You guys move over to my computer. Out of the way. Alrighty. So, with Endercat, there are going to be steps. What you're going to need is you're going to need the shadow, but you're also going to need to build the block that he holds. You can build it anyway. I decided to use a block of sand, but you also could... Where's my regular Enderman? You also could use a block of dirt like this regular Enderman's holding. I'll show you do both. Just see variety. As I lean you up against here, just so I don't forget about you. So yeah, you can do either or. So let's just start the blocks. As you already know, we're going to need the shadow, but we'll get to that later. So for the blocks, how it basically is, we'll do the sand block because it's slightly easier. It's really just 4 cat eyes, a 2x2 with a single stud, and a 2x2 flat. 2x2 flat single stud. So yeah. Now what we're going to do... Sorry, I'm just laughing because I forgot that I had Bomb on Battlefield medieval theme. Anyways. So yeah, same thing with the dirt except the top's light green. So that's how you make the blocks. Basically, it's just the 4 cat eyes on the 2x2 facing opposite directions. Alrighty, move the blocks away. Now, you can kind of see, unlike the regular Enderman, the Endercat's slightly bulkier. That's my bad. It's not like I could just take a normal Enderman body and paint it white. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Would just be chaotic. Also, the other problem is that, see how the Enderman head has this? Well, my Endercat's body's like this. Different head type. Doesn't quite fit. Yeah. So, we'll get to work on the Endercat. So you're going to need basically make a basic cat head. If you look back to my first video, you'll know what I'm talking about. The formula's there. Then you're also going to need... Hold on. 2 1x6 flats. 2 light gray bow staffs. 2 1x1 side stud, not cat eyes, because otherwise you won't be able to move the arms as well. You're also going to need a 2x1 with a single stud on top. Turn my music down a little bit. You're also going to need 2 white cylinders, and 2 white cylinders that shrink at the top. Yeah, so what you're going to need to do is you're going to want to put the 2 white cylinders on. You're going to put them really close to the back because this character is heavy at the back, so he falls over easily. Then as soon as the white cylinders with the tilted tops are in, you just stick the bow staffs on like so. You're going to want to put the 2 white 1x1 side pieces on like this. So like this. Then you're going to want to stick them on like so. Then you're going to want to pop this on. Oh my frickin' god. Give me a second. Flip. There we go. Alrighty. Then you're going to stick on the white parts. I recommend only sticking on one, then picking the block of your choice and sticking it on. I'm going to stick with dirt. Look at the sand, the Enderman. Swap it up. Then you stick on the other arm. The other thing is it's going to be a little wonky because unlike the Enderman, see how it's proportionate? With this cat, it's not as proportionate. It's okay, but if you really want to be safe, then use the non-cat eye side grips for the blocks. Yeah, then you just pop on the head. Ta-da! This thing is taller and more terrifying than any Enderman I've ever seen. Hehehe. Perfect, you've done the Endercat. I'll put you aside. And I'll put the Enderman aside. Alrighty. Metal hypo. So it's mostly like the normal hypo, except I'll show you what you'll need differently. If you don't know how to make the regular hypo, go back to my first video. The other thing I did. Basically, let me just grab the normal hypo and then take apart the metal one. Gosh, diddly darn it, where did it go? Oh, right here. Okay, here's the regular. So, I'll show you what basically did differently in a second. So all you basically need to do is follow the steps for the normal hypo, except slight differences. Here, at the top, as you can see, that I did... Oops, I just fully taken it apart. So, I did minor adjustments. If you compare it to you, I take your top off, because I don't remember quite how I did you. I don't want to go back through all my notes. As you can see, there's a difference because here I did a 2x4, here I did a 2x3, and then a 1 stud, and then there's the eye and the 1x2 eyes. And the other thing that's different is the flats I used. I'll lay them out nicely, and then you can kind of see what I mean. As you can see, Selection A has the full, while Selection B is only half, because the other part's metal. So I'll show you what you need to convert a hypo into a metal hypo. I'll just put back the hypo together quickly. Stupid Discord. Okay. So, what you will need is, you will need one 2x2 cylinder, one 1x1. I grabbed this one because I don't know why. You'll also need a hypo ear, but make sure it's light gray. You'll need a cat eye with a green see-through stud. 1x2 flat with bumps, and then, sorry, 1x4 flat with bumps, and then 1x2 flat. So all you do basically is make sure that the leg is like if you're looking at from its butt, you want it to be this leg. So from looking at the butt on the left, basically. So it's back right, if you're looking at from behind, when it's not upside down. Okay. And you're going to want to make sure the eye is the same spot as the leg. Same, like, side, so it's on the right. So you tap them on. Tap this on the back. Put that on. Put this... No, wait. Oops, I screwed up. There we go. So like this. Much better. I screwed up. The other thing you're going to want is this last piece just goes under the jaw. Like that. Ta-da! Hold on. Woohoo! Alrighty, you know what? We have time for one more build. So... I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do Sir Doge, and if you guys really want, I'll do Game Warrior 1 my next video. If you guys really want, though. Alrighty. So, for Sir Doge, you will need... Hold up, I just misplaced something. The only unique piece I have for him is I have this Lego broadsword. Otherwise, you will need So you basically want to do is you want to start the Doge formula. So if you go back to my first video or my last one, like the Henry Stickmin one, so 2 videos ago, I showed how to make a Doge and the formula behind it. You basically want to start the formula by doing the feet, the tail, the butt/tail, and the mouth. But then what you're going to want is you're going to want 1 by 1 the side grip, 1 by 1 2 cat eyes with the decorative eyes. They don't have to be decorative, they could be black like most of my cats. It's just I kind of use decorative like with my Henry Stickmin cats. Let's take Dimitri out of there. You're also going to need a red 1 by 1, 1 by 2 flat with bumps, and cat ears. Then you're going to want 2 white cat ears, the slider 1 by 2, regular 1 by 2, and a 1 by 2 the single top stud. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stack the 1 by 2 the single stud on top of the regular 1 by 2. Then you're going to want to make the plume, which is basically just the back of the helmet. You're going to want to stick the 1 by 2 on the 1 by 1 like so. Stick the 2 cat ears on and make sure that they're slanting away from the center. Stick it on the back. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to stick the 2 white pieces on. You could change it up so that you have kind of like what I did with Game Warrior 1, how he has a sword grip and a shield hole where you stick a shield like this in. You could do that too. I just decided not to. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to put the eyes on. You're going to want to put the ears on the slider piece on top. Helmet on. Give him his sword. And ta-da! You're all done. I will lead the Doges to victory. For the king! You get the idea. So, we complete 4 awesome builds. This one, by far, I think is the most terrifying one and coolest. I noticed one thing that's slightly interesting is that I did more enemies in this one than cats. Then again, I've always done more cats than enemies, so... Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed... Oh, wait. This build. I realized I never unpaused my music. Ha ha ha. However. I gotta say though, if you guys sort of do like my music, I can put a link so you guys can check it out when I do my D&D tutorials. It's gonna be a new experiment I'm gonna try with Draco, maybe? Because one thing we did is we managed to find a way to put clone troopers into D&D without making them too overpowered. So yeah, that'll be coming soon. But until then, hope you guys have a great day. And if you really enjoy this, there's more builds. What I recommend is saving the playlist. The playlist will be at the very end of the video, which will probably pop up now. So, yeah. Check out the playlist if you want. Hope you really enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a great day. See you later. Bye. Hey, nice.